Welcome back. You're watching Mission Sustainability, Population versus Planet. Joining us in the studio again is Mr. Pradeep Burman, Chairman of the Mobius Foundation. Mr. Burman, good to have you back. You're the chairperson of the Mobius Foundation. Can you tell us a little more about the mission of this foundation and why it's so important to have initiatives like this in today's world?
Well, I can tell you that the planet is dying. It is for the survival of the planet that I thought I'd dedicate the rest of my life to revive the planet in whatever way that I could. There were two main aspects which I took. One was for education, for the environment, and the other was for the population stability, which I thought were the two main areas which I was interested in that could make a difference to the future generations that come. This we divided into three areas. Project Akar is on population. It is for stabilizing the population, which I think impacts practically every aspect of the planet and the sustainability of the planet. We are working in two districts in UP, namely Barabanki and Bharich, which have the very high fertility rates, TFR is known as, and we are creating awareness amongst the newly married people, among the young people who are going to get married. There's the primary health centers are there, where we use the contraceptives and distribute the contraceptives to the young couple. We've also won an award for that, which is known as Dampati Number 1, which we got the award for the best film towards Family Planning Association. Now, Project WES is called the World Environment School. This I intend to set up in the region of Kurg, which is amongst the sensitive Western Ghats. And like the title says, it will be the first of its kind, the World Environment School, in which the students will have a practical experience in sustainability issues. Let me just give you an example, like gobar gas, like turning compost from gobar and doing it, looking after nature, in other words, having your own garden patch. The GAV is the Gyanananda Vidyalaya, which is a school in the very rural areas, the backward areas, that we are trying to bring awareness about the environment and the dangers of the future of the next generation. So all these three aspects we have formed to try and do something by the Mobius Foundation.
Right. The world's population is expected to grow by 2 billion people, and the numbers are quite interesting in the next 3 decades, from 7.8 billion to 9.7 billion in 2020. And the life expectancy is also increased. Humans are living longer now than ever before. The increase has been by 6 years, more than 6 years, between 2000 and 2019, from 66.8 years in 2000 to 73.4 years in 2019. While this is good news for humans, it does put a lot of pressure on Earth. How do we balance the two?
I would say the only two solutions which we can implement right away. One is recycling. We have to recycle everything. The second most important thing is renewable energy. We have to have 100% of the energy that we use will come from renewable sources. If you can do these two things, I think the problem is solved.
Yes, that would be ideal, but analysts are also predicting a steady decline in global population in the next century. And again, the trends are interesting. Countries like Japan and Italy are looking to increase their birth rates. In 2015, the Chinese government was forced to end its controversial one-child policy after the birth rates declined. And India is already witnessing a significant decline in total fertility rate over the past 70 years. We don't even have policies like the one-child policy. Do you believe that India is on the right track when it comes to a population strategy, if we have one?
I would say partly yes, because first we have to stabilize the population. In the end, we have to reduce the population. The population of India during independence was 350 million. Today it's 1.3 billion, and that's 4 times. The land hasn't increased, the water hasn't increased, but there are 4 times as many people to inhabit the same area, the habitat, the same number of jobs. Maybe the jobs have increased, but it puts a pressure on everything.
Right. The Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, spoke about the need for population control in his Independence Day speech in 2019, and he also said that smaller families are observing a form of patriotism. The idea of a population control bill has been controversial. What is your position on that? Do you think that we should have a law to check the exponential growth of population?
I think definitely a law or coercion would absolutely be the wrong way of approaching the whole thing. The fact that the PM has taken notice of this is a very, very big thing as far as I'm concerned, because if he starts something like the Swachh Mission, which has been quite successful, then this will become a great success. So I'm very glad that this has been taken. But we have to fill in the gaps, which is what Mobius is trying to do, is to take it to the villages where the TFR rate is high, to supply the contraceptives, which I found is not able to supply, and that's one of the reasons for the overpopulation. So some of the gaps have been filled, and the NGOs will have to need to fill that. The government cannot do everything. It can inspire people to do, and that I hope Mr. Modi is already doing, and he will continue to do that.
Right. And after having engaged with you and your team for all this while, we can say that your efforts are not half-hearted, sir. And we at WION are very happy and excited to partner with the Mobius Foundation for Mission Sustainability, Population versus Planet. What I want you to tell our viewers is, what do you hope to achieve through this campaign?
I think it's impossible for me to succeed to reverse everything or to save what I'm trying to save. But in whatever effort I make, I hope others will emulate. And this is one of the things that I'm doing, is try and garner the youths and get the youth to do the projects, which we've done in the last season. And we've given a prize to the youth for sustainability projects. So once the youth takes it up and the youth is energized to do this, then certainly we can do a lot, because many hands will make less work.
Thank you very much for your insights, Mr. Burman. It was a pleasure speaking to you, and all the very best to you.
Thank you very much.